Hey everyone, it's Tyler Stroike at Universal Rackets, and today we are going over tips and tricks on how to return a second serve. A lot of players first serve, okay, they can get the ball back, but then the second serve, you get too nervous, you get too tight, and you just miss that return, okay? So we're going to be going over kick second serves, how to return those. We're going to be going over how to return super slow second serves, okay? So the number one thing that you want to do for the second serve is you want to make sure you analyze your opponent. You want to see what type of serve your opponent is hitting as their second. You'll be playing some players that might go for broke. They'll go as their second serve just like they do for their first. You'll maybe go for some players that are hitting some slice. You'll maybe go with some players that are hitting some kick, and you might have some people that just tap the ball over, okay? If I see my opponent consistently slow the serve down, maybe they're tapping the ball over, I'm going to move up and adjust my court positioning. If I see my opponent has a pretty good second serve, maybe I'm going to stand back. So the first thing is you don't always have to move up for your second serve compared to your first. You can stay at the same spot as long as you analyze where they are going, okay? Now, we're going to be talking about the kick serve to start, okay? So with the kick serve, when players serve the kick serve, it's kind of hard to defend because what? Players do not know how to handle it. The kick serve, the ball bounces, and what is the ball going to do? If a player hits a kick serve, what is that person going to do? Or what is that ball going to do? It's going to hit the ground and jump up. A lot of players, they're not ready for that jump. They stand there and like, oh my God, you guys have an amazing second serve. I couldn't play this person. I got absolutely killed because they just had such a good second serve. Well, if you guys know how to deal with it, it's going to be super easy. Anytime a person hits a kick serve, the reason why you can't get it back is because you are waiting for it. I need you to be proactive, not reactive. So if you're ever playing a server with a good kick serve, what's the ball going to do? It's going to bounce and it's going to jump up at you, right? It's going to jump right up. So instead of letting the ball bounce and jumping up and you won't be able to hit it, as soon as the ball bounces, I want you to move up to it. Once again, if someone hits a kick serve to you, you know the ball's going to bounce and it's going to kick up, hence why they call it a kick serve. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to, again, move up to it. If you guys ever play a kick server, you need to get to that ball before that ball gets higher, okay? You need to get to that ball before that ball gets super high. So that's why I say be proactive, not reactive. Okay, Tyler, well, you told me to be proactive, not reactive, but how the heck am I supposed to do that if I'm playing someone that has a kick? I'm only a 2-5, I'm only a 3-0. I've never seen a kick in my life. Easy, okay? Here is the number one way to deal with kick serve, okay? If that doesn't work for you. All you're going to do is you're going to treat it like an approach shot. And please listen, this is the number one tip for any serve. We're going to get into soft serves in a little bit, but you need to make sure you treat the kick serve like an approach shot. What do you want to do with an approach shot? You want to hit, and you want to keep your body moving forward. You want to keep on moving forward and through the ball. I want you to treat the kick serve like that because what do we have to do? We have to get to the ball before it gets super high. So I'm going to pretend that that kick serve is an approach shot, and now I'm going to be moving forward and through it before the ball gets up super high. The reason why you have trouble and you can't return the serve is because you stop and you wait for the ball. You need to treat it like an approach, okay? So again, if anyone ever hits a kick serve to you, you're going to move up to it, you're not going to let it do all of its stuff, and that's going to be how you're going to return it. Now, that's the same thing for the slice, okay? If you're playing a player with a slice serve. If they're hitting a slice serve, the ball, instead of jumping up, it's going to move to the side, okay? If you see a person swing to the right, the ball's going to go to the left. If you see a person swing to the left, the ball's going to go to the right. I played this one guy in high school. He had like this crazy like reverse serve, and he made me look like an idiot, right? I couldn't return one of them, and why? Because I was waiting for the ball. Same thing for the slice, okay? So if anyone hits a really good slice, right, you know that what? The ball is going to veer off to the side. So instead of waiting for it, you're going to, again, you're going to treat it like an approach shot, and you're going to move up to it before the ball goes anywhere, okay? A lot of players, if they are a right-handed player, they're going to spin the ball to the left. If they're a left-handed player, they're going to spin the ball to the right. A great serve for a right-handed player is the deuce side out wide because it's going to curve over, right? So another thing that you can do is you can start anticipating where your opponent's going to serve. If you're playing a person who has a really good slice serve and they can locate it pretty well, probably on that right side, on that deuce side, they're going to be going out wide every single time. So if you see the person serve like that, what are you going to do? You're going to adjust your returning position, okay? You're going to cheat a little bit. Remember, especially with that slice, the ball's not going to come directly to you. It's going to veer off to either the right or left. Now, let's talk about the last thing. Drum roll, please. How to return soft serve. So we can return those 100-mile-per-hour Roger Federer, Nick Kyrgios serves. We can return all these amazing serves, but then when one person pops the ball up in there like a powder puff, absolutely afraid to hit their second serve, I absolutely miss it. Why? Why do players have so much trouble with balls that just come to them and saying, here, hit the living daylights out of me? It's because one of the most difficult shots in tennis to hit are the balls that you have to create your own pace. That's why pushers are so good at a club level. Because in order to deal with these balls that have nothing on them, you have to make sure that you generate your own pace. So what do? Third time for you, okay? What are we gonna do? Say it out loud with me. Treat it like an approach shot. If you ever play a player that serves the ball super slow, all you're gonna do is just treat the return like an approach shot. You're gonna be proactive, not reactive. So you're gonna stand back, and when you hit this ball again, you're going to be moving into it, and you're going to be moving forward. Again, if they served my forehand, right? I'm on my toes, I'm ready, here we are, you're gonna move into it, and you're going to move forward. And remember, the next thing I'm going to give you is if you play with spin, you're going to keep the ball in. Once again, if you play with spin, you're going to keep the ball in, and then you are going to win. So make sure when someone serves a soft ball, what does that mean? When someone serves a soft ball, you're going to be way closer in the court than you normally would be when they hit a first serve. Why? Because the ball is going to dive down. So the closer I am to that service line, or the closer that I am to the net, what does that mean, guys? That means the less court I have to work with. So players are going to try to go really big. They're going to hit no spin. They have less court to work with, rather than when they were at the baseline, they're going to end up missing. So make sure when you're up closer to that net or to that service line, what do? You play with tons of spin and you keep the ball in. Now, we went over how to hit a kick serve, how to hit a slice serve, and how to hit a super slow serve. Now, go out, use these tips, and remember, the number one thing is, what summarize this whole video, is to treat the return like a stinking approach shot. Now, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you absolutely hated this video and you want to absolutely trash me in the comments, please let me know. I'd love it. Engagement is good. Also, make sure to check out the Instantly Improve My Forehand and Instantly Improve My Serve ebooks, right? Stop watching all these videos. Stop scrolling on TikTok. Stop scrolling on Instagram. The best thing about these books is there's literally a table of contents, and it shows you exactly. You want to learn kick serve? Here we are. You want to learn a return? Here we are. You want to learn how to get 5 more miles per hour on your serve? You go and click here. And the coolest thing about it is it's an interactive ebook. So you don't just read it, you see it, you have drills to do, you have exercises to do, you have demonstrations. It is amazing. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Tennis with Tyler. Have a good one, happy hitting, and I'll see you guys next time on court. And remember, treat that return like an approach shot.